Guys, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Namale Eva is my name, or you can call me Eva Namale. I really appreciate your comments. Yeah, you guys are making me so proud, and I'm loving myself. I feel like I have some buntu to one. Yeah, I but again, I appreciate every support that you give me. So today I'm going to be talking to people who are working in malls, in offices, in hotels, customer care, sales. Yeah, I mean people who sit too much or for long hours, and people who work for long hours, and people who stand for long hours. Guys, I've noticed this. We do face problems or issues with our joints, the knees, the elbows, our backbones, our pelvic, just because we sit for long hours. Yes, and we work for long hours and we stand for long hours. But my advice would be, if you sit for if you have 9 hours to sit, please, you can sit for 2 hours, stand up, stretch a bit, okay, move around in your office, then come back and sit for 10 minutes. Or if you can't move around in your office, go to a washroom, walk around, go get a cup of coffee, go get a cup of tea, just move around for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and come back. If you stand for long, still do the same. Go sit somewhere for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, so that your muscles or your bones can relax together, because there is too much pressure or tension either way when you're seated and or when you're standing. As for me, I've been facing this problem of my knees. I'll give an example. Your knees, amagumba galiwekat. Cut between your knees, there's that friction. So my issue or my problem has been I feel some heat between these bones, the knee bones, and I feel some friction. But a friend of mine advised me to do some exercise. Yeah, stretching them, doing some squats, doing some, some ngokola boti okugulu, bot for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Because if you don't do that, from what I know is, when you're seated in the office, your legs are so. So the blood flow is the blood flow, don't mind me, the blood flow is not really tegutambula bulungi bweguti. It's just kubanga okugulu kuba kubenize bwekuti, kati omusayi tegutambula bulungi, it's just flowing bweguti. So you have to stand up, walk around, and then for those people who are standing, still the same thing. Find somewhere to sit, like I said, for 15 minutes. But if you go back, any shift that you're doing, any shift, morning, evening, afternoon, any shift, try as much as you can to do some exercise. Try as much as you can to stretch your body, mostly the knees, the legs, because we stand for long hours, we sit for long hours, we walk for long hours. So most of the pressure is in our legs. Our hands, yeah, backbone, yes, but the legs, yeah. That's why we end up, some of us are having a swollen feet. Yeah. And sometimes they are very painful. And also we end up having backbone pain. Your backbone is paining you so much. Yeah. So my advice for this video is, get your time when you're back at home, wherever you stay, mugeze kokola exercise. Stretch your legs, stretch your bodies, mukole exercise, bija kutowolozamu. It will relieve the pain, it will relieve the tension, the pressure that you have. Because I, for one, have been having this issue. But the past 7 days, I've been consistent doing this. Every time I come back, like now I'm coming from the shift, yeah, but every time I feel like, oh no, I can't do it, I'm not going to be able to do it, I'm so tired, at the back of my mind, you know what I tell myself? I just tell myself, if at the end of the day it's you who is going to feel the pain, it's you who is going to, you know, God forbid, if it's to go to the hospital, it's me who is going to go there. God forbid any surgery for the leg, it's me who is going to be facing that pain. So if I tell myself such words, I'm going to encourage myself. I'm like, I have to do it, I have to. And once I do it, take a shower and come to bed, I feel so relieved, I feel so fresh. I feel I don't have any pain in my body, any tension in my legs. And what I've noticed is our bodies get tired so much. Mostly, I'm not ignoring people that are home, but mostly people who are outside, abali waweru, abali outside, you know. Please, that was a joke. Abali outside, people who are out of the country, they tend to have a lot of pressure or tension, or they work so hard, or I would say we work so hard. So if you work so hard, you also need to do exercises. We don't do exercises because we love them. Some of us, it's not because we love them, but it's because we have to do what we have to do. You understand? To be called to you know kola. Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, if you don't do these exercises, if you don't, your legs are going to swell. You're going to have there's that fluid that comes between your joints. Yes, they're going to start giving you a lot of pain. Your backbone because you sit a lot. And it's you who is going to be in the hospital. It's you who is going to be facing all this pain. It's you who is going to go for the surgery. It's you who is going to get all these spider veins on your legs. You understand? But every time you feel like giving up and you're like, I can't do it anymore, my legs are so hurting, my knees are so hurting, my backbone, at least talk to yourself and tell yourself, you know what, you have to do it to prevent the future, whatever would come up in the future. At the end, it comes back to you. So I don't want to go further with this video, but all I can say is exercise. If you cannot stretch, walk. Take a 30 minutes walk. If you're so tired, like most people who work in malls, and you can't, get your exercise mat, stretch a little bit, katono mpola. You start with a 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20. If you can go for an hour, why not? Well and good. But this video is for people who work in malls, hotels, customer care centers, sales people, housekeeping, like generally people about the outside, people who are outside, people who are abroad. You guys have to exercise. We work a lot, sibalimba tukola nnyo. And it's not about someone who is working in sales is working so much and someone who is seated in the office is not working so much. It's not like that. Because someone will look at you and be like, at least for you, you're just seated. Yeah, I'm seated, but my back is hurting. And I can look at someone and be like, you're in sales, you're just standing, at least you walk around. Yeah, but his knees and feet is hurting. So to sum up this video, guys, please, we work so hard and we deserve a good health. Obulamu obulungi, essanyu erirungi. But it all comes back to you. Mwefeeko, mukole exercise so that you will not develop these simanya blood clots, simanya spider veins, simanya what and what. It starts with a 1, then a paka jokoma.